Hello there, Globers! From north to south, east to west, we at Globe News Channel got you covered on whatever happens in the Globe scene. I'm Kadashi, your host for the Globe News Channel and the Fusion Cup. Today, you will witness the Fusion Cup's second match of round 1, which was a sweep of a match between Guns N Mohawks, led by Captain Vertex, and Ramira, who's captained by Rosa Amare. The Fusion Cup is a 3v3 double elimination tournament that is played in the elimination game mode. This means each player has one life. In short, this allows for more careful strategic play and higher intensity matches. More details are in the events channel in the Discord. This match is commentated by our favorite strategizer Lockmere and the rank 6 expert Grief. Take it away, guys.
Into the Fusion Cup, this is the second round. In the Fusion Cups, we do 3v3s or 2v2s depending if a teammate is not present. With the 2v2s, you can have one person benched and they can act as an operator. That's the new rules basically. Today, the commentators are me, Grief the Fallen, and Lockmere.
Hello. Pleasure to
Uh,
be here.
we have Mr. Rank 6 and Mr. Rank 1 right here. And today, the teams are going to be Guns N Mohawks with Captain Mr. Vertex and his teammates Nep and Stan. These are the loadouts that they usually carry, but they are subject to change. So keep this in mind. These are their combat successes by range. Their range charts. It shows from the closest to the farthest range, including traps. Blues are kills while reds are deaths. So please keep this in mind whenever you're reading these charts. Also, explosives are kind of weird in the range chart. So for some people, it's going to not appear, but it should be noted. Next up, the Team Ramira with Captain Winter or Rosa Amare in game with her teammates Ray, who shows up as Robin, and Mika. These are their success by range. Uh, Lockmere, do you have anything to comment on with how you think this game will go?
Well, both teams are pretty evenly matched here. I think the big factor is mainly going to be if it turns into a 2v2, which two are going in at each time. I don't believe we have stipulated the teams have to specify who they're sending in, so they can't really make the loadout adjustments until they're actually in the match.
Very
So that
true.
could open up some interesting options there. We'll see if Ray can make his appearance later on here. So, without
Yep.
further ado, I believe we can go ahead and start up a server here. This would be the part of the stream that if we had sponsors and commercials, we'd be playing those right now.
Jeez, it sure is funny you say that, Lockmere. The Globe News Channel will now feature ads. During intermissions and breaks like these, us from Globe News Channels would like to give you guys an opportunity to advertise your squads and try to recruit some more members. We already have someone interested, so come on now, submit your ads. More information is on the Discord in the events channel.
In the meantime, you want to talk about like general or more than anything, if you think someone's going to change a loadout or something?
Well, Stan has been experimenting with shotguns lately, so we'll see if those make an appearance there. Although, or if he sticks to his tried and true battle rifle as his main weapon of attack. On the flip side, don't see anyone else other than maybe Ray tweaking it. No major changes, but Ray might mix it up depending on how he feels like dealing with Stan's traps.
I agree. I
'Cause-
did show in the loadout part that Ray does bring shield, but I do think that if he's wary about Stan's traps, he will switch it out for decoy.
Yeah, decoy is a primo utility gear for clearing the traps there, as well as disrupting hunters, which can throw Nep off his game. So that would be a good switch on his part in order to pull that off. The big factor here, though, is whether or not he wants to go that route, or if he's going to try to maximize his cube recharge rate by not taking decoy. and instead relying more on Nova to deal with traps and for damage dealing as well.
Oh, very true. I have not considered Ray bringing Nova, but it is an interesting idea.
He does it from time to time.
Hmm. There's also thinking of other people's loadout changes. Probably like Vertex switching out from Judge to a Revolver, or maybe just staying as Judge, since Ray is one of his enemies. Oh yeah, Ray and Mika could suppress Vertex if he's in a team fight.
Absolutely. It's definitely going to be, the teams are pretty well matched. It's going to be basically a coordination battle between the two of them. Whichever team can really lock down their movement and flanking is going to have the biggest advantage. And while that sounds like a, well, yeah, duh, kind of a thing here, Globear's a fast-paced game. It's not exactly easy to do things on the fly when you have, Nep coming at you with a giant sword out of nowhere. So, yeah, they're going to have to really adapt to the changing conditions, especially, with Vertex with his penchant to go straight up in the air, battle rifle, explosive down. That's
Yes.
another big move that they got to make sure they're calling and coordinating on. And on the flip side, Winter with Crypsis and sniper rifles is always a big threat because this is elimination. If you die, that's that. You are out. So Winter being able to pull off a key headshot at a key moment is going to be huge compared to our normal team death matches.
Yep. For people who can and can't see Crypsis, it is most likely like it's just skill at that point. Pretty small.
Geronimo.
But yep. Oh, so everyone's in. Okay. Hold on. Let me all right. Games are starting. First,
Alright. Kind of call out who you're following just because I can't, since we can't do the double stream.
yes. I am currently seeing
now.
Stan. Nobody's. Oh, Rosa has eyes on Nep. And it seems like she took off first shot, but she didn't hit anything. Mika's behind Ray. Stan
Alright.
is. Oh, it seems like most attackers are running around in the same place. Looks like it's B3.
Yep. Nep and Ray are now squaring off here.
Rosa seems to be trying to get a spot. So, ooh, Rosa hit it. Hit Nep once with a bounder right behind her.
Yep, and
Mika
that's
is
a
still trying to reposition.
primo move by Rosa to get out of there before taking more damage. She got her lick in, and that's what counts.
Very true. Ray still doesn't seem to be damaged, and it seems he spotted Vertex, and he tried to bounder him.
Nep here is going after Mika. Without much success, Mika managing to hold back here.
Very true. Seems like Stan is trying to find a place to be comfortable shooting, but also seems to be having someone right behind him. Ooh.
Good hits, but Nep is now critically wounded here. He's going to have to play it a little safer.
Same for...
and that's our kill!
Nice kill!
Winter taking out Nep with Masamune.
Very nice surprise attack.
Winter is down a leg at the moment here. But for now, her team is definitely has the advantage, up by one player.
Very true. Vertex and Stan are retreating, while it seems like they are taking up space in D3, it looks like.
Just a quick look at the scoreboard.
Stan is trapping up, while Vertex is running around, trying to space out the opposing team. I believe Ray is trying to scout with with Winter right behind them. Mika is right next to Winter. And Vertex and Stan are together, so
Oops. Discord lagged me out of the stream. Apologize about that, folks.
Vertex blinked over to a tower, but failed. Let's see. Ray is springboarding over to White Tower to see if he finds anyone important. It seems he has spotted Stan. Winter is also on White Tower, while Mika and Stan are in a long range battle. Though Stan is aware that Winter will shoot him if he doesn't stay safe. He shot at Ray.
Going up here.
Nice shot.
Winter
Very
is
minimal
trying
damage.
to dial in here, which is the correct move since they are down a player. Their best bet is to capitalize on that by using their sniper to try to assassinate without overexposing her, especially given she only has 80 health left.
Ray has taken a fair bit of damage. He's at the 50 range, which means he should also take precaution against Vertex.
Ray is trying to go in here. Which is a bold tactic.
Nice hit from Vertex against Rosa. We got
Good dodging of traps there.
Ooh. Nice. Nice kill from Vertex.
Vertex eliminated.
While Stan is leading.
Running straight into. Yep, and that's the
nice
match.
Kill.
Stan managed to kite Ray long enough in order to get that trap kill here. Now it's all down to Mika.
It's all down to see if Mika can survive with her barrier. Seems they're trying to
And
hit
that's
her
the match, ladies and gentlemen, here.
Nice. In the meantime, what is your opinion of the round that just happened?
Well, the big thing early on was Nep going down. However, it seemed like after that, the momentum shifted as Vertex and Stan held back and really tried to force someone to break away. Which we ended up seeing there with Ray almost had Stan locked down, but when Stan didn't go down those first few swings, that should have been a good sign to pull back. Instead, chasing down Stan, who was pretty good about running into his own trap fields, just eventually just pounded Ray right into the dirt through bomblets and caltrops. So ultimately, it was a good start, but it ended up playing right into Vertex and Stan's hands there. And then once Ray went down, and Winter went down shortly before that, then it was just a matter of time until Stan and Vertex hounded Mika from a pincer attack.
Very true. I will say they did play a little recklessly at around the end point of the match. I mean, let's see, Ray and Winter. They were caught off guard with Stan's traps, and I do think Ray was confident that he would kill Stan before he would die to traps.
Yeah, that was the plan, and it was a solid plan. It's just important to keep an escape route open at all times, just in case it doesn't start going south. And the moment those first initial hits, he did a good job dodging those caltrops that Stan was weaving through in order to avoid that. However, when he first went on that approach there were bomblets sighted to the left-hand side, and that Stan just looped him around into. So the moment that Stan was just clearly intent on keeping Ray in his trap zone was the moment that would have been a supreme time to fall back out of that, regroup with Mika and Winter, and then push yourselves back in again. Because you have the numbers advantage, and Winter holding back and sniping from afar where they don't have a spotter, particularly if Mika and Ray can keep up the pressure, then it's only a matter of time till Winter lands that headshot in order to take out one of the 2 remaining people, and then they just clean up on the 3rd.
Yes, very true. I'm also going to comment on the fact that Winter tried to run down Vertex, even though I am sure she was aware of Vertex not having a shield or a barrier. In my opinion, it is kind of questionable since she could have pulled back against Vertex safely. But I don't know. What's your comment on that one?
You were talking about there at the end?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, it would have been hard either way for Mika, because at that point, Stan's going to keep that medium to long pin down, and Vertex is just going to hound her Judge. So it's more of a grinding wear and tear at that point, no matter how she played it. Especially with 24 minutes left in the match. At that point, it's kind of commit or die. And if the match had been a lot lower in time, then there could be an argument made for, okay, hold back, avoid giving up the point, and then that way, at the very least, you're not digging yourself out of a hole there. But at the end of the day, since this is just win or lose, there is no real point value to it. You just kind of have to go for broke on your best terms.
Very true. Do you think we're going to see a loadout change on any of the teams?
We might. Ray already did have Nova that match, so I don't see a potential change there. He might switch it up and take Decoy, but Nep's the only one that's using Hunter, so Decoy, Nova, he at least gets to double down the damage at the cost of a higher energy loadout. So, it's I think both teams' loadouts are pretty solid in the grand scheme of things.
Very true.
All right, I almost ran the team balancer. Give me a moment here, folks. There's start server. Team elimination, US East. Map.
They're just bantering in looking for a game.
All right, team elimination, US East, ranked false, map gen area 3, name. Here we go.
There we go.
There it is.
That's 3 and 3, and it's just us 2. Oh fuck! My arm! I can't kill myself properly. Yep, nice. Hold on. Ugh, I'm coming. And the game starts when I die. Ooh.
All right, and they're off to the races here. Ooh, interesting swap up here. We'll see if that comes into effect. For those of you looking on your screen, but keep the surprise to see if it actually works out here.
Nice bomb from Vertex against Ray.
A double change up here. Interesting.
That's a nice bounder to the sniper tower that
Seems like a good amount of people actually changed up a lot of their strats. That will be interesting to see how it plays out.
Very true. Ooh.
Laying down chip damage here.
Vertex shooting. No, he hesitated. He didn't shoot a bomb. We got Stan going back just in case to trap. Nep is actually in a pretty healthy state. His stability isn't as high, but it's still respectable. Winter actually got really damaged, with Mika being at 120 as well. Vertex looks like wants to return to the fight, but with a very more cautious angle. Stan is holding his ground extremely well. One more good shot from Vertex onto Ray's tower. Nep trying to hunter down Winter. Ooh, Ray got him eliminated.
Did he? I didn't even see that.
I also didn't see that actually.
Huh. I'll have to look at the instant replay for that one. And down goes Vertex.
Nice kill.
Now, Ray did leave a few surprises behind that his team might be able to take advantage of here.
Yes. Winter looks like wants to take advantage, but dies
Down
to Slayer.
goes Winter.
Down goes Winter. Mika's also alone in this game, this time with Nep and Stan. Will it turn out the same way? Ooh, Nep getting home. Yeah, Nep getting hit by homing.
Ooh, one hunter got slightly around the barrier there. Ooh, good hit by Slayer.
Good hit by, yes. Mika's on her last leg with 11 HP with a 60% barrier.
And that's the match.
Nice kill.
She tried to block the hunter with her barrier, only for Stan to rip into her flank. That's 2 out of 3. So we are not even going to get a third round here.
Shame, but
The change-ups were certainly interesting that go around. Ray bought bomblet and and a sniper rifle, which caught me off guard. Did not expect that. It's a good idea. When you mix it up that much, it makes it a lot harder for the other team to predict and react accordingly. So, in my opinion, that was a very good move on his part, especially since most people don't recall Ray's sniping days from way, way back.
Yes, I also do agree with that. When it was, what was the other tournament again? It was the in the other tournament where there were duos decided. Ray did tell me that he didn't want to cover sniper if he needed to, and it is interesting to try see it in this match. Although it is a shame that we didn't see any kills using the sniper. I do think it was a risk that could have changed a lot on that match, since Ray really couldn't get the jump on Vertex on either games.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a much quicker round there, which was decided by sudden deaths. Particularly after Ray went down, Winter was going to have to really, play a bit more cautiously there and really go more for the sniping angle rather than trying to rush in with Cripps' sword just to avoid. Because while that does have the potential to wipe him out pretty quickly, it also has a high risk where she's just going to get wiped out entirely. And given that her remaining teammate was Mika, it would have been better for Mika to draw their attention in there, because using her barrier protects from the chip damage, buys her time, and allows Winter to line up the shot while they're focused in on her.
Very true. There's also the fact that what should I note on? Specifically, I do think Guns N' Mohawks did really well keeping Stan alive at the very last. Actually, he didn't receive much damage at the start of the match, which is a very praiseworthy thing to note about Guns N' Mohawks. Putting their trapper battle rifler on the back, with both frontliners receiving minimal damage. I do think they should keep this up as a strategy. What else? There's also that Nep did have good Slayer angles, but I do think he did play really riskily. Riskily? Is that a word? With high risk.
It is now. It is now, Grafe. It is now. It's been entered into the vernacular of esports legends.
But yes,
But
Nep did play a
yeah,
little high risk, which paid off really well, especially in the final battle against Mika. I personally was uh I was shaken the moment I did see his HP drop below 50, but it all worked out.
yep, it certainly worked out for the Mohawks, who took home the win and will advance to the next round of this tournament. I believe they will be squaring off against. Are they squaring off against the last winners?
Yes, Trigger Happy Havoc, us.
So that'll be a interesting match to be sure. Another intense fight between two very good teams. And you can catch it all here on the Globe Gear News Network. I think that's what they call it.
Yes.
I need
All
a
right.
teleprompter.
uh, so I'm gonna do a poll. After this. Yeah. After this main stage thing ends, I'm gonna do a poll to see if people want to do the losers bracket first or if they want to do the winners bracket first. And I do think we are going to end the stream here. Thank you everyone for joining in. I hope it was entertaining enough. And this is Grieve the Fallen signing out.
And this is Lock.